Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my corner of the internet. My name is Jason, and today we are back with some more Distant Worlds universe. Last time, and probably some of the subsequent, we'll say earlier episodes, we started to get into a little bit of trouble with the Naxxilians and the Teekans. The Teekans have been doing, running attacks against us without officially declaring war, so they're kind of backstabbing jerks. Not too, we'll say sportsmanlike, or we'll say honorable or nice of them, is just in general. The Naxxilians have also been kind of getting a little bit touchy, and so I've been keeping, we'll say, a careful eye on them. Basically any Teekan ship, anything that, anything by the Teekans or the Naxxilians that is not where it should be, I've been keeping a very close eye on. For example, we've got this destroyer. I don't know why the Teekans have a destroyer flying through our territory, but they do. So, you know, we're keeping an eye on that. Now, you know what? I was thinking a little bit off screen here. I was thinking about, you know, Distant Worlds, and I thought that it was very interesting how the way the game presents itself affects how we I actually play the game. Because I had been thinking about this, and I was like, you know what? This is a 4X strategy game. And you're like, well, duh, Jason. But because of its nature, because it is a real time, because that's we'll say the format in which the game runs, it kind of makes me start thinking in terms of like real time strategy games. And the problem with that is that, let me see. The problem with that is that that's not how the game is meant to be played. The game is much more like a traditional 4X. The game is a lot more about, we'll say, positioning yourself and putting your units on the board. You know, like in Civilization, you would have your troops set up in defensive positions at different cities. And you know, you would go ahead and you'd be setting up your colonies, your bases, your mining, your different little things like that. And the thing is, the only difference really is that it plays out differently. It tends to be a lot more, we'll say, turn-based, a lot more simpler combat. But it's interesting how just the difference in presentation will change the way that that you interact with the game. Because I'm thinking about this, I'm like, yeah, really, the important thing is not getting down and saying, all right, I want these troops to attack this, I want these troops to attack this. It's nice that you have that fine-tooth kind of ability, but really what matters is the large scale. You will say zoom out here. This is the screen that matters. Zooming in on each individual little planet is not necessarily as important as just making sure that, you know, each planet is set up and defended properly, and, you know, all that stuff. So I just thought that was an interesting thought about how, we'll say, the way that a game presents itself, even though it has basically much of the same elements as another game, and it technically should be played the same way as another game, it's still very different here. So what have we got here? We've got pirates, and they are attacking, oh my, gas mining station. Do I have a defensive fleet who can, oh yeah, right there. All right, so we do have a defensive fleet who's going to engage the enemy here. Dang, those pirates. What faction was that again? Let me see. Iron Minerals. Let me see. What is it? They have 9 controlled colonies. It looks like they are, looks like they hail from Teekan space. Judging by this little yellow dot up here on the planet, in the galaxy screen here. Military ships, let me see. Was that 51,000? So they have a decent military. We are going to be losing this gas mining base, but they will lose their entire strike force, I think. Let me see. What Kuwak Defense Force is actually only made up of 4 ships. However, we do have many floaters who came in to assist as well. So I'm fairly confident the pirates are going to be losing this fight. They're going to lose everything. They're going to lose all their ships. Which makes me happy, of course, because, you know, like, you know, take that, you stupid pirates. But it's still, we'll say, still a little bit, I believe what I would say, disconcerting that the pirates, we'll say, have the gall. They've got the daring to decide, hey, we're gonna go ahead and try attacking one of your bases. But yeah, it looks like we're walking away from this engagement ahead. so... Oh, wait, our gas mining station is still here. Awesome. So what we're going to do is we've already got someone set up to go ahead and repair it. And then, you know what, we might as well go ahead and retrofit it too once that's all done. All right, so basically here we see our defensive fleet doing its job as intended. Good job, defensive fleet. You guys are the best. Now, I did miss a few messages. We have a research breakthrough on heavy ship assault. This breakthrough provides improvements to the existing component, the assault pod. So now all of our assault pods are now better, which is good. Now, you know, I briefly touched well, I didn't really touch on it, but, you know, we have the galaxy map up. I'm curious, what kind of information can we glean from this? We have not played around with this a whole lot. Basically by hitting G or pushing a button up here, which I can't remember. Actually, it's not even a button up there, is there? Whatever. Push G on your keyboard, which you should have if you're playing a PC game, and you can go ahead and come to this screen. Let me see. If I look at our systems... Okay, that's kind of cool. So basically, our systems, it highlights it all in yellow. Potential colonies, it shows, you know, all these potential little dots that where we could expand to. You know what? I might go ahead and do that. We could also choose continental. What if I were to go ahead and say default? No, I can't do the default. I was like, oh, maybe there's a way I can go ahead and just find colonies or planets in general that are continental, but no, it won't let me sort that way. I was kind of hoping it would allow me to just sort of look across the entire map and just find continental planets. Now, that could sort of help me gauge who I need to be attacking. I'm gonna actually take a quick look at this here. Now, look, actually, pirate bases seems to be, they are really weak at this point in the game. You can see we've got no pirate bases here. There's like no pirates up in this entire like upper section here, even down here. So it kind of gives you you can kind of see who the powerful factions are in the game. Oh, we have an independent population sitting in our territory. What is this? A marshy swamp moon, and they're Gazurians. Huh. I wonder if we could go ahead and build a Gazurian colony ship and colonize this planet. What is this? Brerir. I'm gonna go ahead and try that maybe. That's cool. So this is a nice, we'll say Sista or nice feature. It's a nice map, but I feel like it doesn't quite go far enough. We'll say the sorting options could be, you know, they could be absolutely fantastic, but they're, they don't quite do it. That's a little bit unfortunate. Oh well. Okay, we've got another strike force. The Teekans are once again attacking the Desolation moon. But it would appear that once again they've failed because, you know, we've got this fleet sitting right here. But that's actually not even what did it. It looks like it was this defensive base. So let's go ahead and retrofit that and make sure that it is, we'll say all the way upgraded. Now it looks like they do have a construction ship here. Oh, it's going to fly away. All right. I'm going to go ahead and tell these guys to move to the Desolation moon. We found Jacanta Ivory on the Ancient Prime system. That's kind of cool. We'll check maybe that out in a second. Just wanted to make sure that my orders for them to go ahead and move to the Desolation moon to, you know, truly defend it were followed. And it looks like the pirates are once again attacking. Is it the same planet? Yeah, that's the same. We're in the Kuok system here. All right, so which kind of surprises me that they're not attacking like maybe the Nemba system, because wait a second, Nemba system doesn't have a nice big blue circle around it. So who is situated here? Which fleet is this? We have a fleet in orbit, but it's Strike Force Alpha. Okay, because I'm like, we've got a Strike Force here above this planet, but we don't have any defensive fleet here, and we should have at least a small defensive fleet defending this area. So what we're gonna do is let's go ahead and do that. We'll say we've already got the spaceport selected. Let's just go ahead and build maybe a capital ship, 2 cruisers, and then we will go ahead and, you know, wrap those all into a defensive fleet. We'll just call it the Nemba Defense Fleet. Sounds good. There we go. And once they're built, we will have a nice, we'll say, well, they will go ahead and defend the surrounding areas. So you know what? Let's go ahead and actually start expanding a little bit. You know, I thought about that. I'm like, you know what? I don't want to expand too much, especially with how corruption is tends to be, we'll say, how corruption tends to be happening, right? Because that's a proper way to put it. You know, how corruption is being a bit of an issue. But let's go ahead and colonization unlikely due to hostile population. Okay, I'm wondering if I might need to manually go ahead and we'll say colonize this one. So what we're gonna do is let's find one of our planets that has a Gazurian population, like right here, Isian Prime 1. And what we're gonna do from here, we're gonna actually zoom in on the planet. We'll go to the construction yard and build ourselves a... Can I build it from here? No, you have to go to the base. Ah, that's right. My bad. We'll go to the colony. We'll zoom on in, hit backspace to zoom in. Let's select the spaceport. Hello, spaceport. How are you doing? And the spaceport's doing fine. Let's go ahead, go to construction yards. Let's try here. No, it's not. Is it? Oh my goodness, I've forgotten how to build colonization ships. Colony ships, sorry. This actually, I can't find it on either menu. Let's not build order, sorry. Let's go to the design screen. I am curious. Latest buildable designs. Do we have a colony ship we can build? Right there, yeah. So we do have the CLN 13 Settler. Why are we unable to build this ship? You should be able to build colony ships directly from the planet, if I'm correct. I could be incorrect. You know, it wouldn't be the first time. Okay, interesting. The planet EHOI seems to have the ability to build a colony ship. However, Isian Prime 1 does not. So I'm wondering if it has something to do with population numbers. Because look, we'll go here, Isian Prime 1. And we try. It's not here. However, when we select that other planet, let's go ahead and sort this by alphabetical order so I can find it a little bit easier. Right here. We go down here, and there it is, colony ship. Now, this population, as we can see here, they've got tons of Gazurians. So if we go ahead and build a colony ship from here, we will be getting a colony ship full of Gazurians. So the Horikani Prime Memory. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to select this ship right now. Colony ships. Select the ship, and I'm going to go ahead and give it its orders right now. So that way there, when it's completed, when it's been built, hopefully it will be able to go ahead and we'll say go to that planet, and we'll say colonize it. Now, I just got to find where that planet was. I should be able to... Actually, let's just go ahead and hit G, and I just want to go ahead and see the map again. Where's our potential colonies again? It's... I believe it was a marshy swamp planet, if I recall correctly. It's right there. So I'm right by it, am I not? Is it in here? Oh, okay. I was looking for the planet name, maybe not the name of the system. There it is. That's right, because it has a different name because there is an independent population there. So I guess I can't do it yet. We'll have to wait until the colony ship has been constructed before we go ahead and try to colonize there. Now, the reason why I wanted to build a colony ship from a Gazurian planet is the Gazurians on this planet are more likely to accept being colonized by other Gazurians. If I go down there with, we'll say, humans, they're probably going to drive us off the planet. But, you know, seeing familiar faces will make them more open to the idea of being, we'll say, colonized. Now, what I'm curious, I want to see how, we'll say, the Tikan Corporation's economy. I want to see if I can sort of catch up with that. Because right now, I feel like I'm kind of playing an economic war with the Tikans. You know, I currently have, we'll say, trade sanctions initiated against them. What I should probably do is also cut off any of my Loris fruit and stuff to the Raldin Corporation because they are such close allies to the Tikans. So we're going to go ahead and... Oh, I'm already not trading with them. However, the Strelur Empire, they're annoyed with us. See, I'm not sure exactly how this works. It is possible that they might be getting some of our Loris fruit and Zentabia fluid and then trading it with the Tikans. So basically, I'm trying to think of a way to prevent the Tikans from getting any, we'll say, any good stuff from us. You know what? I'm thinking maybe the Strelur Empire... I'm unsure about them, if I should be cutting them off entirely. You know what? How much trade do we generate with them? Yeah, 35k. You know what? It's still money, right? But they're far from our largest trading partner. In fact, they are our second lowest. The Canadian Empire's got like nothing. Are we giving them? Yeah, we are giving them our really good stuff. So that is a question I need to sort of ask. Do I want to, we'll say, cut away, you know, get rid of that free money that I'm basically getting from them? Like, I don't feel that they are a faction that is going to get large enough to really pose a threat. You know, they're 14th economically, militarily they're 11th. Territory-wise, they are, yeah, they're down to 16th. So right now I feel like, you know, I'll deal with getting the money from them. And it's not like if they come through my territory and I see their ships bringing stuff to the Tikans, you know, I would be aware of it because they have to go through my territory and my long-range sensors would pick it up. Like I would see, actually, yeah, can I see civilian ships? Let me see, show travel vectors for private ships. Or do I need to zoom in more to see it? Wait, I turned off private ships, didn't I? Yes, I did. Let's go back to the options screen here. And let's go under, I've already forgotten where to look for this. Is it Empire settings? No, it's my bad. Give me a second. There we go. Galaxy view, ship display, civilian ships. Let me turn this on. I want to see the civilian ships here on the map. So we've got a nice big stream, we'll say, of we've got blue, so that's our ships. We've got yellow civilian ships going as well. So those are Gazurian ships, and that's just basically from their trade with us. I think I'm going to keep this on for the time being, just because I want to see if, you know, if I can see where the trade is coming and going from. Because actually, yeah, if I go private ships, wow, that's a mess. That is a real web, eh? Oh, I said that was totally Canadian. Awesome. Okay, so that's interesting here. We can kind of see where the different civilian ships are headed. We do have a couple civilian ships here that appear to be traveling from Tikan territory. Are those our ships? Yes, that is one of is transporting migrants. That's cool. I'll take migrants. So we've got, you know, we do have we do have some migrants leaving. Is this the same thing? Tourists? What is this one going to be doing? Tourists. All right, so our civilian ships to the Tikan, we'll say, territories, does appear to be mostly, you know, transporting people, and I'm okay with that as long as they're not getting any of our really good stuff. They have another strike force heading to our system. I am getting increasingly irritated with them. It looks like the Rhodians want us to, we'll say, declare war on the Pentalumen Prime Utopia. That's not something I feel like doing. All right, Desolation Moon Fleet, get ready. We're about to blow up some Tikan ships again. I don't know. I don't know how they feel like they can get away with this. Like, you know, I am so close to just outright just start attacking them as well. But it's like, I want to take the high road too, you know? Right. Yeah, you started this. You guys totally started this. You know what? Let's go ahead and give them a warning. Speak with them. Let's see. Send a warning. You stop your military attacks. Yes, we send attacks on you. Our ship's hunting you because you mean. Stop being crazy bad, then we stop attacks, okay? Nope. Because we can clearly see if we look at the diplomacy screen, our reputation is satisfactory. Theirs is diabolical. They have one friend. They've got the Raldin Corporation. If we... Actually, the Raldin Corporation. Where is the Raldin Corporation? They own 2 colonies. Where the heck are they? Are they all the way over there? Is that it? I am tempted to just declare war on the Tikans at this point. Alright, you know what? I am so tempted to declare war on them. Let's go ahead and get our strike forces to maybe load up whatever troops they can. And then I think we're just gonna go ahead. Oh, there's one. Strike Force Charlie's nice and loaded up. I don't know if I want to go ahead. If they've got a continental planet like this one here, Girex Major 2, yeah, there's a good planet for me to take. Yeah, you know what? I might just go ahead and take this one as sort of a show of force. Yeah, we're gonna go straight up invade them as a show of force. You know, maybe they'll get the point at that by then. But I'm going to do it the right way. I'm going to declare war on them, and I'm going to, as a result, I'm probably going to end up picking a fight with their Whoa, 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 what's going on here? This is the Wakaris Federation. You need to get your ship out of my system. It's military forces, eh? Okay, I'm gonna have to destroy your ship if you don't get rid of that, because look how close. Oh, 12 components built? I really did not want to have to, I'm gonna have to hold off on my war with the Teekans, just in case I tick these guys off. Alright, let's, yeah, because if they go ahead and, construct too much, then they will get the Desolation Moon, even though we put in all the work. So, I'm really sorry, guys. Get your crap out of my system. Oh, I love this sort of endgame tension that's sort of building up here. You know, I could have just scared them off with like a warning shot. Man, yeah, everyone's coming in for this. So I think it's more important than ever that the Desolation Moon fleet is ready for action at all times. Because look at this, the Canarith Prime territory. Man, everyone is after this. Everyone is after this, the Desolation Moon. We are about to make a lot of enemies right now. Alright, you know what? Holy crap. Everyone's coming out for it. We put in all the work and now they're trying to grab it right from underneath our nose. Get your... Seriously, holy crap. Our reputation's about to go into the crapper real quick here. But no, I think it's really important that I keep an eye on this area, because they're just going to keep coming. The Empires, they see that it's almost constructed, and they want this. And we can't let them have that, so... Alright. Move to the Desolation Moon fleet. Do you guys have enough fuel to hold out for long enough? I don't think you guys do. What the heck? Oh, crap, we've got Rhodians now. The Rhodian Hive. You guys really need fuel. Okay, what I'm gonna do, let's go ahead and grab Strike Force Echo. Strike Force Echo, I need you to come here and relieve the Desolation Moon fleet, because I cannot leave this thing, we'll say, unprotected at any point. And they are running low on fuel, so I need some more ships here to defend this, because, like I said, we're getting down to the wire here. We're getting very close to that being completed. All right, you guys just hang out here. Yes! We have investigated an abandoned capital ship, Desolation Moon, at location near the system in sectors G, whatever the heck. We know where it is. We have taken it over. We now have the Desolation Moon up and running. All components normal. Oh, freaking yes. Alright, so you know what? Let's go ahead and, this is the Desolation Moon fleet, right? Why don't we wrap this sucker in with the Desolation Moon and make this one of our, we'll say, like, super fleets? Oh, no, come back. Come back. Come back, Desolation Moon. I need you to join this fleet here. They started to fly away. It's like, no. I don't want you just flying all over the galaxy. We're turning off your automation. We're gonna be using you very deliberately. Alright. So now you are part of the Desolation Moon fleet. I don't think we want to retrofit this thing. That would kind of suck. I think we would lose basically all of our everything that we've worked so hard for. So here we have our Desolation Moon fleet, which is basically our new a new strike force. Let's see, what hotkey do I not have anything on? Number 4. There we go. Oh, okay, back up. All right, and it looks like the Teekans have decided to go ahead and take another shot at the Desolation Moon fleet, which is now now they can experience the wrath of this fully operational battle station. And I butchered the line. I'm so sorry. But yeah, now we've got the Desolation Moon. we've got some big guns on our side here. Look at this firepower. 33,000 with one ship. Strike Force Alpha does, look at this. Look at some of these other numbers. 3,000, 4,000, 3,000. The Desolation Moon Fleet is easily our heaviest hitting, most powerful fleet we have, period. You know what, now that it's constructed, I wonder, can we take a look at the design? I want to see what's on this sucker. Alright, so what have we got? We've got 4 repair bots, which is excellent. It's got some ultra-dense fuel cells. Let's see, docking bays, Shadow Ghost ECM. It's got some nice stuff on here. Just weapon-wise. Wait, maximum energy weapons use. I love that it can use 619 if it's firing all of its weapons at once. And it's got a super laser. The beautiful super laser. Basically, this sucker here can destroy planets. So, oh yes, we are ready. We are ready for everything at this point. Yeah, nothing's gonna be able to deal with this at this point. All right, so basically, we've got the Desolation Moon Fleet and Strike Force Alpha. Or was it Alpha? Sorry, Strike Force Echo showed up to work with them. All right, I think we're ready for some wars. Not that I really want to. I kind of like having. I love how they're giving us warnings, even though they were coming to sort of try to snag our super weapon. Well, they can't do that anymore because now our super weapon can fire back, and yeah, they're gonna have some problems with that. This fleet does need to refuel though, so refuel and repair. However, these guys cannot retrofit ever, because if they retrofit, I'm pretty sure we're gonna lose. Actually, I could be wrong. I'm not sure exactly how retrofitting works. If it'll try to turn it into a different ship, or if it'll just upgrade some of the components if we have some better technology. I'm not too sure. However, I realized I was doing a lot of, we'll say, jumping around, cutting, and stuff like that, so it might result in, we'll say, a shorter episode, but we are out of time for today. So I'm gonna go ahead and save things here and ask you guys, you know, if you like the video, you know, go ahead and give the video a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, go ahead and leave it a thumbs down. Either way, let me know what you thought in the comment section. And until next time, I would like to ask you all to game on.